Hi guys, welcome back to the Pretty Little Book Nerds podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Genevieve,
I'm Danielle.
and we are talking about The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young. We read this a while ago.
Yeah, it's we got caught up and then now we're behind.
Yeah, life happened and now we're here. Um, I enjoyed this book, but it was a little slow to me.
I guess it didn't really feel slow to me. I don't know why, just because I was like so into it. I'm
Yeah, I
like
think something I what?
I'm like, oh, I gave it 5 stars. Like, damn.
I think I gave it
You
three.
gave it 3.
Yeah, because like I said, I enjoyed it, but I also think it was one of those books where maybe if I had read it at a different time, maybe I would have enjoyed it more. I was kind of in the midst of not wanting to read at
Oh
all
yeah.
at that time. And so to me, it just felt like a chore because work was really getting on my nerves while we were reading this book. And so then, yeah, I was just too tired to read. But I think if I had been like kind of in the mood I'm in now where I want to be reading, like I'm maybe it would have had a different review. But I mean, it was good enough in my opinion for me to go and buy another book of hers. So clearly I enjoyed her
Oh
writing.
yeah. Which book did you buy?
Um, my giant Books a Million bag from my birthday trip. I got A Sea of Unspoken Things.
Oh, okay.
It was like the little snippet in the back of June Farrow, and I read a little bit of it and I really enjoyed it. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grab it. When I saw it sitting on the shelf, I was like, that's going home with me. So
Oh, I didn't read that.
yeah, I did. I couldn't even really tell you why I read it, to be honest. But
Um, so The Unmaking of June Farrell. I don't have like any notes really on this, so I'm just gonna read the pretty much the back of the book because that's what Goodreads puts on.
yeah.
So, in the small mountain town of Jasper, North Carolina, June Farrow is waiting for fate to find her. The Farrow women are known for their thriving flower farm and the mysterious curse that has plagued their family line. The whole town remembers the madness that led to Susanna Farrow's disappearance, leaving June to be raised by her grandmother and haunted by rumors. It's been a year since June started seeing and hearing things that weren't there. Faint wind chimes, a voice calling her name, and a mysterious door appearing out of nowhere. The signs of what June always knew was coming. But June is determined to end the curse once and for all, even if she must sacrifice finding love and having a family of her own. After her grandmother's death, June discovers a series of cryptic clues regarding her mother's decades-old disappearance, except they only lead to more questions. But could the door she once assumed was a hallucination be the answer she's been searching for? The next time it appears, June realizes she can touch it and walk past the threshold. And when she does, she embarks on a journey that will not only change both the past and the future, but also uncover the lingering mysteries of her small town and entangle her heart in an epic star-crossed love. Um, so yeah, so she does end up going through the door, and it's actually like kind of a time travel
Yeah.
thing. Like it, huh?
I didn't expect it to kind of have like a time travel subplot
I
almost.
didn't either, but it takes her back to the 40s or something, like when her grandmother is actually like a teen.
Hmm.
Um, and it's like everybody knows who she is too. And
And like
um,
basically what she doesn't realize when she crosses that threshold is that like she's already been there, but it was a different version of her. it was like a future version of her that had already been there.
Yeah.
So the people in the town had already experienced her and something crazy had already happened and like all this stuff. And so she's walking into it with kind of no knowledge, but as the book goes on, it's like the memories of what happened it like before um when she wasn't there, but it was like the future version of her. I don't know how we're gonna properly describe this.
It's almost like the longer she's there, she starts gaining the memories of like when she was there before.
Hmm.
Um, I feel like it's not as confusing, like written too, which
Yeah.
usually on time travel stuff I get confused. Um, but yeah, she ends up like when she goes back, she has a 4-year-old daughter and a husband. And she's like, why would I have ever left them? Like if I had a family. So she tries to figure out how, like, why she left.
Yeah.
And oh, there's a who is it? The sheriff or something?
Yeah,
Um,
the sheriff that's like her brother.
he's been murdered and nobody knows
Oh,
still.
no, you're talking about her dad who was the like priest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was the priest. Okay. Um, so he was murdered like a year ago, and it was like the day before she left too. Um, so it was never solved, and then now that she's back, everybody's looking at her. Um, and then the sheriff is like stalking her, trying to find out uh if she killed him. Yeah, because the sheriff is the son of the priest.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, later she does realize like why she left her daughter and husband and has to decide like which time to live in
Yeah.
and all that. Uh yeah. I really liked it. I was curious about the audio version, the audiobook, and I did listen to one chapter and it was not good because it was
Oh,
like a southern accent and it was slow and I could not get past it.
so the audiobook was a no for you.
Yeah, I only listened to one chapter and I was like, no, I'm just reading it.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that a little bit with a different book I'm reading right now because I keep going between the audiobook and the physical book. It's an author I really like, but I kind of forgot that like her stuff reads really slow to me. Like I feel like with other books I could, like read it in a day, and for some reason I don't think I could do that with her. But like the main character lives in like Jersey, and so
Oh
the
God.
like a Jersey accent on it.
Yeah, like I listened to Hexed and by Emily McIntyre, and that was not good either because they were in Jersey or Brooklyn or something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm actually having the opposite problem right now. So, you know how we love Alicia Thompson. So
Hmm.
I'm listening to Never Been Shipped, and I thought I would just like go back and forth, but I cannot pick up the book because the audiobook is so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love it.
It's interesting. I read that book in like 3 days. Um,
Okay.
and it's like one of the only books I have that is like actually annotated, which is rare. I don't annotate at all. Um, but I really enjoyed that book, and there were parts that I wanted to remember and stuff. So I'm intrigued by the audiobook now. Now I feel like I have to listen to it or something.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
I
Um,
don't know. With June Farrow, a lot of this book, the reason I think it felt so slow to me too is because like I get the point is that it's supposed to be like, oh, she's getting back into this life that she used to be a part of and like is figuring things out. It just I don't know, a lot of that felt very repetitive and very slow and like there wasn't much going on. if that made sense.
Um, I feel like I did pick up on a lot of stuff that was like repetitive, but I didn't think it was like not much going on
I don't know,
because
just
I feel like in every thing, like she's, I mean, continuously trying to figure out what's going on. I just repeated myself.
yeah, it's I don't know. Like I said, to me, like maybe it's a time and a place thing. Like if I'd read it in a different set of circumstances, maybe I would have enjoyed it more or something like that. Because I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, obviously, if I picked up another book by the same author, but like it just, I don't know. I felt like it dragged a lot for me.
hmm.
Um,
Would
but
you recommend it to friends?
I think it would depend on the,
On the what?
I think it would depend on the friend, really.
Yeah.
I don't think this is one of those where you could be like, I'm going to recommend it to everybody sort of thing. I don't think that's what this is, to me at least.
Yeah. Um, I'd recommend it then.
Um,
Uh,
I'm going to read my review. Oh yeah, it explains it very well in here. I wanted to get let's try that again. I wanted to give this book 5 stars, but a couple of things kept me from doing so. The first thing would be pacing. While the ending was exactly what I wanted from this book, and the pace of the beginning was excellent, the middle really dragged for me and made this difficult to get through. The second was rereadability. Do I see myself going back to read this again in the future? Probably not. There are so many books that pique my interest more than this one, and now that I know the storyline, I don't see myself picking this back up. I love the plot, the characters, the setting, but sometimes that sadly isn't enough. That's what I said, which is valid. It's exactly what I would
kind
say.
of like what you said, but yeah. Um, I'm so tired. Oh my God. So what?
I feel like this one's kind of difficult because if you talk too much about it, you're gonna give so much away.
Yeah, I feel like some of the books we've been reading are like that too.
Yeah. The next one I don't feel like is like that.
Oh
It's
no, no.
run-of-the-mill romance where you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
And so we can talk about that, but a little bit more in detail, I think. But this one is probably a shorter one for us to talk about.
yeah. So let's should we stop here then and record the next episode
What do
and we'll
you
go
read
through our
now?
questions.
We got to do that.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, like to the next one. But I'm reading Never Been Shipped by Alicia Thompson and the Daisy Chain um
Oh, nice.
Flower Shop. Oh my God, by Lori Gilmore.
Nice. I've not started that yet,
What are
but
you reading?
I am reading the second book in the Coven of Bones series, I think is what that's. I don't remember the series name very well, obviously, but it's called The Cursed. I read the first one, which was The Coven, as my book club book last month and really enjoyed it. Sadly, the reviews on the second one were 100% right, and this second one is basically all smut and no substance, and it sucks.
What's the problem? Just
I
kidding.
need substance, Danielle. And then I'm reading because I did like a summer TBR for myself this summer because I feel like my biggest issue with reading is just the decision fatigue of trying to figure out what to read next. So I kind of made a list for myself. So I'm reading Summertime Punchline by Betty Carello, which is the one where the audiobook is like a Jersey accent. But I really like her writing. I read 32 Days in May last year, and it's really good. It's just for some reason her writing just feels like I don't know. It doesn't feel as fast paced as some other authors, I guess. And then I'm about to have to start this one. I hadn't grabbed it off my shelf yet, but this was on my summer TBR and it got picked for my book club this month, which is Next Time Will Be Our Turn by Jessie Q. Sutanto. It's like multi-generational and LGBTQ representation. So seems exciting. I love multi-generational stuff too. So yeah, I think it'll be good. A good book. But yeah, I guess that's the episode on this one. How that's a very short episode. Oh my God.
How long have we been?
Like
It
20
doesn't show. Huh?
like 20-ish minutes. Um
I mean, because if we give more
yeah, it really does give the storyline.
details, it
I can show
gives
this
a
off.
lot away. I wasn't even gonna say that she had like a husband and daughter. She went
Oh,
back. So,
I don't think that's giving too much away though, you know?
yeah.
I can show this off because it's right here. I bought myself a cute little bookstore coloring book,
Oh, fun.
Novel Neighbor, so I have something to do while I listen to my audiobooks. They're like really intricate though. Like I don't know if you can see this super well, but like there's a
Oh,
lot,
yeah.
there's a lot to color in right there. But that's yeah. So I
Well,
bought
that's better than the.
yeah, that's true. Okay, well, I guess that's our episode. Sorry it's so short, but go read the book and enjoy it. Because we don't want to give things away on this channel. So we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.